Here you go. Optimistic, y'all. Sound of blackness. Everybody, I just need everybody to know that this is Pastor Haynes' favorite song. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yeah, love you. Thank you, man.
News headlines.
Entertainment.
Sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rick Smiley Morning Show, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment's being brought to you by Space Jam. That's right. Today, the Looney Tunes are putting their basketball skills to the test alongside LeBron James. Space Jam, A New Legacy, now playing in theaters on HBO Max, rated PG. Get your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, on this beautiful Friday here to give you a quick look at your front page news. So we have been talking about the increased number of COVID cases. Well, now Los Angeles County has reimposed a mask mandate for everyone, vaccinated or not. Meanwhile, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is expected to be interviewed tomorrow as a part of the investigation of sexual harassment and misconduct allegations against him. And last but certainly not least, yesterday, defense attorneys for the men killing Ahmaud Arbery, who was killed while jogging, asked the judge in Georgia to keep reporters out of the courtroom when lawyers question potential jurors. Court proceedings are open to the press and to the public, and the judge has not yet made a decision. Jury selection will take place in October. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. You can follow me on all social media at Eva Marcel. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Already, Eva, I got a Richard Sherman update for you. The NFL star will be released from jail without bail. But he's had several conditions that comes along with that. If y'all don't remember, he was arrested on suspicion of trying to break into his in-laws' home in Seattle. He cannot have contact with his father-in-law. I figure it has something to do with the father-in-law. He cannot use alcohol or non-prescription drugs, and he cannot possess a weapon. He's back in court today for further decisions and stuff. So we'll see what happens on that. We're going to keep following it. But
the only thing you need to do is just stay on them receivers.
Come on, dog.
Yep.
Stay on them receivers.
Stay away from toasters.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers NFL quarterback Dwayne Haskins suffered substantial injuries, including an alleged knocked-out tooth after his wife allegedly hit him during an altercation in Las Vegas. Reports say that she got mad at him when he went to the nightclub with some friends without waiting on her and the rest of the crew.
Wait a minute.
And she hit him.
She knocked his tooth out?
She knocked. That's the word is he needs some dental work to get his tooth fixed. So that situation is still developing. So
that's the one from Ohio State, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Haskins. Yeah, he got drafted with the Redskins. Now he's been traded to the Steelers.
Oh, wow.
Indeed. So there he is. That's what I got right now for sports. Gary, what's the team? What's happening, Pimpin'?
All right, y'all. Mariah Carey is back in the news. This time, honey, it's her brother, which, she and her family, I don't know what's going on with them, honey, but it's just not a good look for them. But they're saying that Mariah Carey's brother, Morgan, y'all, has officially made a statement regarding the ironic nature of the singer's argument over her memoir. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the singer's brother asserted his thoughts after Mariah's court documents over the intentions of her memoir were brought forth. Now, according to People magazine, they're saying the singer's statement reads, "The story of Miss Carey's rise from a dysfunctional and sometimes violent family environment has significant public value, particularly to any young person who may find him or herself stuck in a similar harsh and dispiriting circumstance and who can benefit from the inspiration to employ their talents in pursuit of their dreams," y'all. And Morgan released his own statement, and he bashed that particularly ironic statement with his own 2 cents. He said, "This is coming from someone whose public behavior includes glamorizing her excessive drinking and coining the now popular term splash, as well as other behaviors which would be in poor taste to mention her." It's just sad. I wish Brian and her brother could get along, honey, because they look so much alike, honey, and it seemed like, he probably just reaches out to her and just asks for a little help every now and then, and see like Mr. Carey probably say, "No, honey, I ain't doing nothing for your darling." And honey, it's just not a good look. Brad, you know anything about that?
No, but I'm go ahead.
Okay. Well, let's continue to keep them lifted up in prayer, y'all, the Carey family, because it's a sad thing for Mariah.
All
honey.
families need to stay lifted in prayer. Thanks, Gary.
Oh, that's true. All families, exactly, Brent. You're correct, honey, because she got them babies, honey, and they got some more brothers and sisters, and they got to meet and know. So congratulations to them, honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is ruby lips. On the high end, you say ruby lips, and on the low end, you say beautiful red. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up next in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot Spot, we got Dame Dash and Jay-Z drama. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
How you doing? How you doing, honey? What's up, Kurt? What's up, man? I just got off the road, man. What up, Mike? What up, man? You coming back when? See how you do? No. I got you. Just say I'll be back Wednesday. What's up, man? How you doing? Say I'll be back Wednesday. No. You did say that. I got a good memory when it comes to food. I was just trying to make sure I wasn't being replaced. You still here, yeah, like no. I'm still here. Like, hold on, man. You about to mess with my right there, look at how nice she got everything set up. I'm about to go over there and knock her car. You better not. Do that, Kurt. You better not. We'll fight you by Gail. You see right there? Gail be on time. Gail what? Yeah. Smooth. It's smooth, Kurt. You don't even hear it. Come in this bad boy. And then her biscuit, you got to think that's her biscuit recipe. No, hell no. Oh, you know what? Hell no. Oh, Lord, I'm being
That is funny to me.
Man, it ain't no dog. She been good, boy, I swear. But you know, that's why, you know. Kurt, you know I appreciate you. Hell yeah, man. You know, Kim and I told you that they raised like years. Yeah. They been with them for years. Boy, I ain't told you the Malik story. Uh-oh. Yeah, man, Malik and Gail, they just keep Malik and him and Gail. They just keep Malik and him. Look, and I had, matter of fact, Rick went and bought a trampoline after I bought a trampoline, and I had a trampoline at the house. Malik come to the house. He climbed, he was trying to get on the house and jump from the house to the trampoline. Oh yeah. Did you do that, bad boy? And when wait a minute. I said, boy, what are you doing? And he gave me a look like, well, I'm already bigger than you, dude. Yeah. No, he didn't. Yeah, he wasn't no joke. He wasn't no joke. He always got to say, he boy, ass but he wasn't no joke. You know, and then I was about to call Rick, but I was like, yeah, he a whole different dude now. Yeah, he a whole different dude now. He don't even remember it, but Rick, and I remember, I was like, wow, I told Kurt, I said, y'all better pop him. Y'all need to pop him. Yeah. You ain't about to hit nobody else, child. Never been paid.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. The drama between former business partners Dame Dash and Jay-Z continues. This week, Damon Dash filed a lawsuit against Jay-Z in a Manhattan Supreme Court, and Damon Dash is accusing Jay-Z of transferring the streaming right to Reasonable Doubt without proper authorization from Rockefeller Records. Allegedly, Jay-Z transferred the streaming rights to S. Carter Enterprises, LLC, which he solely owns. Now, this new lawsuit comes about a month after Damon Dash was sued by Rockefeller Records. Now, specifically, Dash was sued for allegedly trying to sell Reasonable Doubt as an NFT. Essentially, an NFT allows an individual to purchase and own an original piece of digital content. However, Dame Dash denied the allegation, claiming he was simply trying to sell his 1/3 share of Rockefeller Records. He said he's lying. That's a whole lie. Jay owns 1/3 of Reasonable Doubt. They just said that I tried to sell an NFT of Reasonable Doubt, and that is not true. Nonetheless, the mogul was temporarily banned from selling the album as an NFT by a judge. Oh, Lord, that is too much going on. Yeah. All right, y'all, moving on. Snow Allegra has responded to a Twitter user who compared her to Sade. Now, yesterday, someone tweeted, Snow Allegra is our Sade. Of course, Sade fans went off, and the R&B singer faced a bit of backlash. Questlove even jumped in by saying, relax, let Snow find her path. This is just going to prompt top scrutiny, snark to an artist who doesn't deserve it. Besides some photos, the comparison is unfair. Snow responded to the drama. She said, there's only one queen, Sade Adu. There will never be another one. The comparison I saw is so unnecessary. It's not even a debate. Respect the legend, please, she added. Sade is every generation's Sade. I like that answer. I got some respect.
Because what happens is it just brings so much comparison and controversy, and then people here they come with their negative comments.
Yeah, you can't say nothing.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then I hate when they be comparing and putting the 4 blocks in there. Which comedian? One of them got to go.
Right.
And then here come all the comments or whatever people commenting on the comedian that they hate the most or rapper that they hate the most and just all that stupid
negativity sells though, and people are drawn to it. It's like flies to poop.
Right.
They more flies get on that poop.
Right.
That's not easy for a new artist. You know what I'm saying? If you've been in the game for a long time, you can build your coat of armor and get used to that. But somebody that's just getting in the game, they don't want nobody to say nothing negative about them because they want people to love them. They want to sell records. You know what I'm saying?
But we got to stop doing that. You'll never see a box with Elton John, Sting, and 2 other white artists in there. They don't do that. Only we do that.
You sure right
you
about
are absolutely right.
Yes,
we
do
show
that.
gotta go.
And speaking of which, I'll take it a step further. We're the only culture of people that call our women B's and H's. You don't ever hear that on those pop stations.
Yeah.
You never hear the degrading of women on pop stations at all.
True
story.
Right.
Ever.
Wow. Well, y'all, last but not least, Wiz Khalifa has tested positive for COVID-19. He revealed on social media, okay, loved ones, so your boy got COVID. He said, no symptoms, just stay away from me for a while. While I'm in the house, I'll be giving y'all new content, planning raves, and readying this new project.
Not raves. I didn't know that
people do raves. Man, what's a rave party is the one that be like by the bonfire, you up all night, it's all
bouncing off each other.
Yeah, bouncing off each other.
We used to do raves in high school.
He said he playing in raves. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. Coming up next, why don't y'all hit us up with them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. Time now, y'all, it's 26 minutes before the top of the hour. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 8:14 before the top of the hour, y'all. We got the one and only Dr. M.J. Collier. If you want to talk to Dr. Collier, call us up right now. The phone lines are wide open. If you have any COVID-19 or general health questions, call right now, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Hit me up right now. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and happy Friday to you. Listen, after almost a month of great news about the coronavirus pandemic and everybody kind of coming down about it, things are not looking good for us right now, Ricky. The COVID-19 curve in the United States is rising again after months of decline, with new cases doubling over the past 3 weeks, driven by the fast-spreading Delta variant, lagging vaccination rates, and 4th of July gatherings. So it's no coincidence that the timeline we would expect cases to be occurring after the 4th of July weekend. So we're right there where we would be. So parts of the country are running up against deep vaccine resistance for some amazing reason. This is political and not scientific, but even in my office now, the pushback has become almost adversarial. When I mention it to people who haven't gotten it, they almost like, are ready to fight about it. So they just they are vaccine adverse. So while the highly contagious mutant version of the coronavirus that was first detected in India is accounting for the largest share of new infections. 55% of Americans have received at least one COVID-19 shot. I heard you talking yesterday about a lot of people aren't getting their second shot. That also makes no sense. But, people that have committed to getting one, they do get some protection, probably about 65 to 85%. But when you get both shots, you're at 95% plus, and I want to be a 95%er easily. So remember, Dr. Collier has gotten his shots and recommends that everybody does. So with the latest surge cases in the U.S. are nowhere near their peak, where they were in January, but deaths are still running by about 260 per day, and we're still averaging 1,000 cases, new cases per hour, about 24,000 cases a day. So that's where we are with the coronavirus right now. So now places like Los Angeles, St. Louis, they're reinstituting mask mandates So even if you have been vaccinated, if you're indoors, they're going to require mask wearing now because they are specifically timing this. We stopped wearing masks far too early, but when they relax the restrictions for people that have been vaccinated, people that have not been vaccinated also stop wearing masks. And so that's where we're going to see some trouble in the next few weeks.
Hey, Dr. Collier.
Yes, sir.
What do you say to the people in our mostly in our community that are getting all this misinformation off of Facebook as opposed to listening to medical professionals about the vaccine?
Well, I actually try to have a calm conversation with them now and a real discussion because people's concerns are, to them, they are valid and validated, and they are not trusting the medical community. So it's very important to try to maintain a positive relationship. So when they tell me they don't want to get vaccinated, I say, tell me exactly why. And, and I'm still hearing, they made it too quickly. People have been taking vaccinations all their life. They knew nothing about the history or origin of the vaccines, never questioned them, but now they're doing so. So, people, again, you have to try to assuage those concerns and again, reinforce it. I also share with people quickly that I had enough faith in the vaccines that I have taken them. All of my family members have taken them, and I'm recommending them to all my patients. But it's a constant and continuous push. The Atlanta Medical Association is going to be working with the White House now in reference to trying to get more people vaccinated, particularly people of color. So because we are now isolated to about 20% of black people are getting the shots, and that's just not enough.
Right. Let's go. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I wanted to ask, what are our risks if we have not received the vaccinations for COVID?
Okay, you're at very, very high risk, in particular for the new variants, the Delta and the Lambda, which cause a more significant disease and they're the reason that people are being hospitalized and why the death rate is increasing. So people need to clearly understand that somebody that has died from COVID. There are people in your family that have died from COVID. This is going to get much worse with these new variants. And we as a people are isolating ourselves. We're going to be the only group of people that is susceptible to infection. So we're going to get it and die at a much higher rate than everybody else in the population. So this is when you're talking about conspiracies, that's a conspiracy right there. Black people themselves are putting themselves at risk.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Okay, my name is Yesha, and I'm a molecular biologist, and I just have a technical question about how it was made. And so I just was wondering if it was used with synthetic DNA or if it was used with actual material.
It was used with actual material, but they created synthetic DNA and built DNA models. DNA is nothing but protein, and so they were able to create protein models that mimic the vaccine and created an immune response to the vaccine that your body would protect itself from the actual virus. So, again, but it doesn't change your DNA in any way. It's not brought into your genetic content. Once it's done and manufactured, those clones, then your body just gets protection from it and all benefit.
All right, Dr. Collier, let everybody know how you can be reached.
You can reach me on all social media at Ask Dr. MJ. Follow me on Facebook, and I'll follow you back, I promise. Go to my website, lipodrops.com. And remember, vitamin D, omega-3 fish oil, vitamin C, and zinc will boost your immune system and give you protection from not just the coronavirus original version, but the variants as well. These are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Mr. Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show production crew, or cast members. Listen to around the United States on the radio and on the internet around the world.
Get set, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's be real. Let's be 100. Girl, the public don't deserve to see that bunny. So take it off or take a nap. Looking like you got on a silk hospital cap. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I saw you turn it up with your bunny on. I said, damn. Now she knows she wrong. Bunny every day. Bunny every night. Bunny when she pray. Bunny when she fight. I said, you wearing that bunny? She said, so is. Because the humidity will give my edges the beards. What edges? What edges? I said, what edges? What edges? Go, no edges, go, no edges, go. You gotta stop wearing that bunny to the stove.
What edges?
Let's go, have a point mission to pull. Let's go, make one.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Lamar Odom, y'all. We've been talking about Lamar almost all this week, because he's been making headlines, honey, trying to get back with his beautiful ex-wife, Miss Khloe Kardashian. And now it's being reported, y'all, that Lamar is making headlines over missing car payments. Now, according to TMZ, they're saying, y'all, that the former NBA star is being sued, y'all, by a car lender, U.S. Bank Leasing, for back payments owed on his beautiful 2017 Chevrolet Suburban. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the lender alleges, y'all, that he hasn't made his monthly payments of $668.40 since February of 2020. And they're saying he owes $35,116.76. Now, I think they're just picking on Lamar because Lamar definitely, I mean, he got money. He's trying to get back with Khloe where he could get that money probably to pay off the doggone truck. And when a person don't pay their car, do they make a big issue about that?
They repo it after 4 months.
Yeah. It sounded like he bought somebody that car and he fell out with that person and probably just stopped paying it. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, because you don't sue nobody behind a car like that. Like you said,
after 4 months, they sending that flatbed for it.
Yeah, somebody hiding that Suburban. That's what it is.
Trust me.
Poor thing. Well, y'all,
Gary, you got your car took, right? They came and got your repossessed.
Let me tell you, niece, honey, I voluntarily had it repossessed. I gave it back.
How many months behind?
Well, I was only behind maybe a month and a half, a couple of months or so, but
you just
I
beat
gave
them
it
to it instead of you coming to get it. That's what's up. Okay.
Yeah, I gave it back. Thank you.
Well, what made you stop paying the payments?
Because, honey, let me tell you something. When I get problems with a car, honey, and I don't want to have it fixed, honey, just send that girl back. So, honey,
it doesn't mess up your credit.
No, it don't mess up your credit because you get another one before you send that one back. That's why I got the Jeep. So you just send that girl back and you keep it.
Your credit eventually gonna get messed
I guarantee your credit in the 400s.
You got rid of the Jeep now, right?
Because you got to climb up in it.
No, I got it. I have a Jeep. That's what I got. Because, honey, I was not paying.
Those.
Well, I don't care for them because you do have to climb up in them, but, honey, that's what I got to drive.
Yeah, but you got on tight pants and you trying to get up in that Jeep with them Prince boots on. I don't know.
You put one leg in first, baby. I lift that leg, honey, and you get her in. And then
you said the legs don't go back like that no more.
They don't go back, damn it, but they go up.
Oh!
Make no error, okay? Make no error, honey. Make no error.
I bet they do go up.
Yes, they do. Thank you, honey. Moving on, child. Another celebrity news, y'all. Michael B. Jordan, y'all, he's speaking out, y'all, on renting that beautiful aquarium that he did for Lori Harvey back in for Valentine's Day. He said, y'all, that he talked to Miss Janelle Hill on her podcast. He said I had a lot of pent-up romance, honey. He said it was a lot. He said I wasn't able to do a lot of things, honey, back in the past. He said, but it was fun. He said I'm a creative guy, and he also said that was kind of on the fly. He said, but then you got to be more creative because it wasn't a lot of things that was open. He said, so the circumstances of a lot of things forced me to be a bit of a thinker on that one. He said it was good and it was a good time, y'all. So congratulations. I'm glad he's finally telling us about, what really happened because, we really wanted to know about what happened at that time, what made him decide to go ahead on and rent that whole fish aquarium, for Miss Harvey, y'all. But in my final story, Brad, I think this is you. It's been reported, y'all, I don't know if y'all heard that MTV Cribs is going to return, y'all, after 20 years later. Now, they're saying rappers, Brad, and other celebrities, Ricky, are scrambling, y'all, to lease their homes and rent cars, honey, now for MTV Cribs that's returning, y'all.
That would be you who get yours repoed, not me.
They said the original series, y'all, gave viewers a glimpse into the lifestyles of the rich and famous, including of tours of their homes and fully stocked garages. Now, they're saying this show's going to be coming back sometime soon, and I think it's a good thing, y'all, because, they were talking about some of the tours that were done, like by Ashley Simpson, Evan Ross, Big Sean, Kathy Griffin, Jordan Woods, and so on and so forth. So, do y'all think that's a good thing, Brandon? Are you going to put Chateau Jubrat on for MTV Cribs?
Chateau Jubrat is going to be on Chateau Jubrat's own show on WeTV called Brat Loves Judy.
Hey.
Oh.
Message.
So,
we don't need MTV Cribs.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic.
Ricky, are you going to put Chateau Rickey on MTV Cribs?
I've already been on a couple of things. I'm straight.
What about Special K and Rock together? Put y'all rooms on?
I can't put my house on there because we on Section 8. Section 8 won't allow you to do that.
You said what?
Yeah, we on Section 8. They won't allow you to do that.
Right.
Gonna mess up my $64 a month rent.
Right.
Well, congratulations, y'all, to MTV Cribs. We used to like to watch that show when we were growing up. I used to like to watch it, so I can't wait to see what it's going to be about this go-round, honey. All right, the color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is ruby lips. On the high end, you say ruby lips, and on the low end, you say beautiful red. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with a T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 23 minutes. 23 minutes after the hour, time for the wake-up calls. Here we go. Come on. Hey. Come on. Wake up.
I want to say good morning to my beautiful wife, Kiki, in Daytona Beach, Florida. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name is Ashley. I want to wake up that Hardy, Riggins, and Badger family. In Stanford, wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Cynthia Moore from Tallahassee, Florida, home of the Rattlers. Wake up, wake up, wake up, T-Town.
Yeah, I want to wake up Little Rock, Arkansas. This is Bernard King trying to get everybody vaccinated on today. Our numbers are too high. Go get vaccinated. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, this Aunt T. Miss Janie, you supposed to pick me up from the train station. Wake up, wake up, wake up, Miss Janie. Where you at?
All right, here we go.
Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. Shreveport, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
You at Jackson,
Wake up.
Savannah,
Wake up.
and Charleston,
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I appreciate it, Brad.
You welcome, Ricky.
Mind, body, business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Having two phones clipped on there.
Maria!
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
so sorry,
What's going
Maria.
on?
I'm sorry.
Hey, Maria.
Maria, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. You said that song is new to them.
It's new
Yes.
to the deal. That is
Yes.
yeah, they had to call Kobe to get that one approved. I'm sorry, inside joke. Maria Moore with Mind, Body, and Business. Maria, what you got this morning?
Man, you know, Ricky, a lot of people have been hitting me up specifically asking me about belly fat, right? How to get rid of belly fat. And I'm sure that's probably of interest of, you know, a couple folks here on the morning show.
Me.
So I want to talk about that today. Yes. Because, you know, people say stuff like, you know, my body is good all over. It's just my stomach. So, you know, many times I hear people complain about that, specifically the stomach. And if you are lean all over, but your belly just will not obey, you may be dealing with bloat. And so I want to talk about ways that you can, you know, improve your digestion and deal with bloat. All right. So most of the time when you think about bloat, it can come from a number of factors like overeating, constipation for ladies, you know, that time of the month. So here's some things that you can consider doing. When you go out to eat, split your meal, right? And so, you know, I'm not saying you can't go out to eat, but oftentimes you can easily consume like 1,500 calories in one meal at a restaurant. So make it a habit that when they bring your meal, you ask for a box, split it in half, and save half of the meal for later. I'm telling you, your digestion, yes, will really appreciate it. And a lot of people think, well, I can't eat out, but you can.
But go ahead and kill the little salad,
it.
though. Kill the salad and drink some water and get half full, and then you eat half the meal.
Yes. And you can enjoy 2 meals instead of 1.
And is it also helpful to skip the bread with that meal?
Yep, it does. Yep, it does help to skip the bread. You know, and that goes to my second point.
I feel bad about it.
Oh, don't feel bad about it. I mean, bread is okay. Bread is okay. You know, earlier in the day, you give your body some time to burn it off. But, you know, that goes to my second point is to keep a meal log. You know, certain foods affect people differently. So it's important to take special note when you're feeling gassy, nauseous, or experiencing indigestion. So if you are feeling bloated every now and then, that's fine, but you should not feel discomfort after every meal. That is a cause for concern. So, you know, sometimes people feel lightheaded. They have abdominal pain. Here's another one, explosive bowel movements. That's not supposed to happen. And so, you know, you have to be very mindful about, you know, the signs your body is talking to you. Like, no. You're not supposed to sit on that toilet and like an engine and backfire.
But it real that always happen when you come from another country. When you eat all those foods with no preservatives and all of a sudden.
A lot of curry and jerk.
Yeah. A couple of days later, you be like, what in the world?
Yeah.
The blue.
And, most of the time, Ricky, your body will get over it. It's just something that passes. But sometimes people are eating things that are just not good for their bodies. And so it's very important to pay attention to those signs. Also, here's another one. Start and end your day with a digestive aid. So in the morning, especially for y'all to kind of prep your digestive system, warm water with lemon, about 8 to 10 ounces, warm water, put some lemon in it. Also, in the evening, you may want to try dandelion root tea. Pre and probiotics are really excellent supplements to aid with gut health and digestion. So those are some things that I want people to consider. If you're dealing with bloat or, you just feel like your stomach is tight all of the time, if you do some of these things, incorporate them into your daily routine, I'm sure you will notice a difference.
Oh, wow. Wow. And Maria, you got hundreds and hundreds of workout videos, and you have helped people lose thousands and thousands of pounds. How can people find you?
Yes. More than 2,500 women, 10,000 plus pounds. We are getting it in, and we have very realistic lifestyle strategies. You can follow me on social media at Maria Moore, MariaMore. Sign up for the newsletter. I have a free 7-day fitness plan if you want to try it out to see the power of consistency, eating healthy, and moving your body.
There it is, y'all. Ladies, thank you, Maria. We appreciate that always. Y'all give it up for Maria Moore.
One time.
All right, 25 before the top of the hour, y'all. Coming up next, man, Friday Mix with John Lyon on the ones and twos. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, what's up, man?
Hey, Rick, what's going on, bro?
Hey, it's Friday, man. It's Friday.
I know, Saturday. I didn't want to start my weekend out like this. I really didn't. I swear I did. I didn't want to start my weekend out like this, but my family had a tragedy. Had a tragedy the last night.
Every day.
They had a tragedy last night.
If you ever call in and say that nothing is wrong, I'm coming to work, everything's gravy, then let us know there's something wrong.
I had every plan on coming to work, but what happened was you gotta hear me out. You gotta have some patience with me. You gotta hear me out. My family had a tragedy. You took your family drunk bowling, Shouty? You ever went drunk bowling?
Drunk bowling?
Yeah.
How you do that?
That way you get totally drunk and then you go to the bowling alley. We was all drunk. We went to the bowling alley because it's family night on Thursday night.
Yeah.
And we went to the bowling alley. My Uncle Michael Jr.
Yeah.
We still over here, so they still trying to find.
Man, don't cry, man.
So we was so drunk.
Yeah.
But my Uncle Michael Jr., he real skinny.
Yeah.
But he's strong.
Yeah.
And we told him to get the ball with the bigger fingers in it.
Get the ball with the big holes in it. Yeah.
Yeah, but he got big knuckles. So he got big knuckles. We said, Michael Jr., you can't get that 12-pound ball. You need to get the 16-pound ball. We got the bigger holes in it. So he ain't listen. And he got the ball with the hole with too small in his finger.
And the finger got stuck in the ball. And what happened after that?
He threw the ball real hard, shot it, but his hand didn't come out, and he slid all the way down.
And he slid all the way down?
Yeah, they still trying to get him out. So far, they got him one of his F-1s.
And he got swept under the boat. That thing came out and swept him in the bowling pins.
They try to get him out now.
Yeah, dog. That's sad, dog. Let it out, dog.
You need to call Pastor Hayes. He need to pray for my family.
They hadn't found his body yet. I mean, found him yet. He's still at the.
They just got one of his F-1s in his nugget ring. It wasn't stuck in the ball.
Yeah, he probably gonna come out in one of those things when they reset the bowling pin.
Sugar Ray Robinson, the greatest fighter ever lived.
Oh, come on, man. What about Joe Louis?
The Brown Bomber. Now that was a great boxer.
You damn right.
I suppose nobody in here ever heard of Cassius Clay.
We got a point. Cassius Clay was a bad.
Yeah, I ain't saying Clay ain't bad. I'm just saying I stopped liking Cassius Clay once he changed his name to Muhammad Ali. What kind of is that?
Wait a second. A man has the right to change his name to whatever he wants to change it to. And if a man wants to be called Muhammad Ali, God, this is a free country. You should respect his wishes and call the man Muhammad Ali.
His mama named him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Your mama named Clay. I'm going to call him Clay.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show is 7 minutes after the hour. Y'all, the segment is being brought to you by Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage. That's right, the CDC. The CDC announced cruising is back, and so is the Tom Joyner Foundation Fantastic Voyage 20 in 2021, sailing from Miami on November the 6th. Call 214-495-1963 or go to www.blackamericaweb.com. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. After a lackluster season, y'all, rumors are continuing to swirl, honey, about the future of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, it was previously reported, y'all, that swirling that there was going to be definitely, y'all, a cast shakeup. Now, they're saying, y'all, that light-skinned Keisha is rumored to be a guest there on this next season. And they're saying, y'all, people are saying a lot of the cast. Some people saying maybe the whole cast, y'all, may be booted off the show and they start all over again. But everybody is being convinced, y'all, that they're saying that Sheree Whitfield will definitely, y'all, make a triumphant return, y'all. Now, people saying that Sheree will definitely come back. Now, it was reported, y'all, the news that Phaedra Parks Firing is reporting that casting is underway, and they're saying it's already chaotic. They said because the production has no idea who they want to round out, y'all, the cast and why. They don't know who they want to keep on there. They were saying, a lot of the people are going to be leaving, honey. Some people saying that Drew Sidora is going to be leaving and LaToya Ali is going to be leaving, y'all. But a lot of people saying, meanwhile, Kenya Moore and Candy Burris are reportedly, y'all, expected to return alongside Sheree Whitfield, who they're saying who's indeed, y'all, on board with Bravo, y'all. So I guess it's good that Sheree is definitely coming back, y'all, and it's also been reported, y'all, that they're saying that the network, honey, definitely, y'all, they definitely love Portia and wants her to stay, but they're saying Portia reportedly doesn't want to deal with the negativity surrounding her soon-to-be husband. Now, they're saying her concern is that, for example, producers and or the other ladies will bring other women to the show, y'all, that Simon's allegedly been involved with and make mess. So, honey, I don't blame her. If she don't want to stay, she don't want to be a part of that mess, honey. I guess, I don't know if I would leave the job or not, though, honey. Is that Portia calling?
No.
Oh, but anyway, so honey, so they said, honey, she definitely, she don't want to be a part of it. So we're gonna see how this all turn out. But I love the whole show. I love everybody on the show. I think last season was definitely a good season and stuff, and they should, just keep the people and just take it up from there. So I don't know. Do y'all think they should change the show? Should anybody? Y'all have an opinion about that? I mean, it's a good show and it's good people on there.
It's one of those things that, if the girls are having fun and they want to be a part of it, that's one thing. But if they don't want to be a part of it, I think, do what you want to do because it's about your life and it's not cool to be somewhere you don't want to be. So,
yeah,
shaking it up a little bit. If Portia wants to stay, cool. But if she doesn't want to stay, I could totally understand her trying to protect her relationship.
Well, good. Well, we're going to see how this all turn out for next season, honey, because I'm sure they're probably already. And she's working on, and Portia's also working on another show right now as we speak. So, congratulations to her. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Chrissy Teigen, she legitimately, y'all, doesn't know, honey, what to do with herself when, honey, she's not spending a lot of time on social media, y'all. Now, they're saying that the cookbook author, who was once known for her presence on Twitter, has taken a step back, y'all, from the platform after being canceled over some past allegations of bullying. Now she's letting fans know, y'all, that she really isn't doing well, y'all, without the ability to speak her mind, especially, y'all, if that means her not being able to communicate openly, y'all, with her followers. Now, they're saying Miss Teigen posted a photo of her legs, y'all, propped up on the couch along with a lengthy caption explaining how her life been going recently. And she put, don't really know what to say here. She said, just feels so weird to pretend nothing happened in this online world, but feel utterly like poo-poo in real life, she wrote. She said, going outside sucks and doesn't feel right. She said, being at home alone with my mind makes me depressed. My head race. She said, but I do know that however I'm handling this now isn't the right answer. She said, I feel lost and need to find my place again. I need to snap out of this. I desperately want to communicate with you guys instead of pretending everything is okay. She said, I'm not used to any other way.
You know what she need to do?
What?
She need to go volunteer somewhere and just go work with some kids or something.
Well,
yeah. Do something with her time. I don't know, go to the girls club. Go start a Girl Scout troop. Do something.
Community service is always needed.
Yeah, do some community service. Go be a mentor to some young girls.
Yeah, but she's rich. Can a rich woman go out there and do community service with people?
Absolutely.
The main ones who need to do it.
Yeah. Philanthropy doesn't have a dollar sign on it. Absolutely. The sad thing is that she cares so much about what the world thinks about her. Like, she cannot exist without social media. It's so sad.
That's why I said she need to find something to do that's not all about her. Just go help somebody, develop somebody into a good young person.
Well, maybe her husband needs to tell her. John Legend, I'm sure he knows that his wife is experiencing depression by not being at home and can't talk to the people. Maybe he should tell her, Chrissy, just go out and help somebody, because he grew up poor, and I'm sure she did too. Maybe they forgot about that then, you know?
I'm sure they never forget
When
where
you
they
help
come
other
from,
people,
Gary.
it make you feel better about yourself.
It does. This is true.
Yeah, well, let's just keep
What was that, Brett?
This is true.
Oh.
Message.
I thought you finna, because, I don't know, I just feel bad. You know, sometimes they be isolated. You can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing. Everything you do, you're going to get criticized for it. So, you know, but you can help from a distance. Send a check. Write checks.
Yeah, well, let's keep Chrissy lifted up in our prayer. Hopefully she don't do nothing crazy, honey, to us. So when you're at home depressed and you just hear yourself in your mind and stuff, you start thinking, our mind is definitely a terrible thing to waste. So let's keep her lifted, y'all. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Ruby Lips. On the high end, you say Ruby Lips, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Red. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with a team.
One time.
All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley morning.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
Our next guest is one of my favorite social justice leaders of this generation. She is the author of the new book, State of Emergency, How We Win in a Country We Built. Y'all, please help me welcome the founder of Until Freedom, Tamika Mallory.
Yeah.
Hey, Tamika, good morning.
What's going on, family?
Hey, happy to have you this morning. Thank you so much for jumping on. And let's jump right into it without a question. There's an attack being led against our voting rights after the way we came out to vote last year. Tell everybody, what happened at the Capitol yesterday, where Congressional Black Caucus Chair Representative Joyce Beatty was arrested along with your Until Freedom co-founder, Linda Sarsour.
Yes, Linda was there, and it was led actually, and we were pulled together by Melanie Campbell of the National Coalition of Black Civic Participation and the Black Women's Roundtable. She called a number of us and asked us to participate in yesterday's action. And of course, Congresswoman Beatty was there. And by the way, I really want to salute the Congresswoman for her leadership. As you know, Washington has become a very difficult place to navigate. I guess it always has been, but particularly right now, while we're dealing with this sort of split in power. And, for her, and I understand that there are many people who have wanted folks to sort of just go along to get along, and she's unwilling to do that and was really strong in terms of how she showed up yesterday. And so just want to say that, what we know is that every issue that we're dealing with, whether it be police accountability, education, the economy, all the issues that matter to us, our voting rights is at the center of it. That is really the heart of the issue. If we're not able to put people in office who are going to go and do the work that is necessary to bring about change and progress and equity in this nation, we lose, and we lose big time. And I know that there are many across the country who are frustrated, because even at this point, when we voted, and we voted especially in Georgia like we've never voted before, to gain a certain number of senators, and yet still we don't have the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. Now our voting rights are under attack, and we still are unable to do things like ending the filibuster, which is a huge obstacle to progress. I know people are frustrated about that, but I think that it's important for us to understand how our voting rights sit at the center of all the other things that we care about. And to have this attack, to see what happened in Texas, where the Supreme Court is upholding voter suppression laws, and to see that across the nation, that, we are losing our rights. It's really a dangerous time. And the bottom line is that people saw our power, just as we used the power. They noticed it. They noticed how we were able to win these elections and how we turned a state from red to blue. And they have decided that they're going to use their power in these states to try to stop us from being able to do that in the midterm elections. So yesterday was important. There were a number of individuals arrested in an act of civil disobedience in the Senate building. And we, right 2 weeks ago, Until Freedom led an effort where 42 of us were arrested around ending the filibuster and some of these same issues. And so it's an escalation. And the last thing I'll say is that many groups were there, many groups joined, but one of the premier organizations that we have to mention is Black Voters Matter with LaTosha Brown and Cliff Albright, because they have been doing the work around the country to save our voting rights.
Right. So you're speaking about the move that the Texas Democrat, and you said a mouthful right there, the Texas Democrats made to work on blocking these restrictive bills in their state. Are you hearing that maybe this will encourage other Democrats in other states to take back their power in the same way, using the same type methods?
We're hoping so. And, all of us have a different role. Obviously, you all on radio and in the media have a role of continuing to bring awareness to these issues. We as organizers and activists have to keep the streets hot. The elected officials have to figure out where their power lies. And I think what we saw the Democrats do is an example of the type of sacrifice and also creative thinking that has to be done at this time in order for us to try to keep this thing stabilized, and then hopefully eventually we will be able to actually pass the voting rights bill. But of course, we have to say we cannot in any way excuse the administration. They have a role as well. The President Biden, said the other day when talking in his speech about voting rights, he asked whether or not the Republicans have any shame. Have you no shame? No, they don't. They don't have shame. We know that. And we are not going to gain any wins by trying to be a part of a kumbaya choir where we have people who are Democrats like Sinema out of Arizona and Joe Manchin out of West Virginia, trying to bring Republicans into the fold and hoping that we can have some level, even if it's at a small level, some level of bipartisanship. These folks have proven that regardless of whether it is morally correct or not, they are going to stand 10 toes down on their politics, and they're going to stand against our community. And so long as we keep playing with them and trying to organize with people who have proven that they are against us, we will lose. And this is not something that's happening in the future. It's not something that can happen. It is happening right now as we speak across this nation. And we've got to, I was going to say grow something else, but that's the wrong language for me to use early in the morning. So I will say that we have to have courage. And we're going to have to see this administration do some things that are not going to be politically correct, nor will it be comfortable, but it has to be done. And especially if they are going to repay those who put them in office.
Hey, how can let everybody know how they can follow you on social media?
So certainly you can go to Until Freedom on everything. We're on Facebook. Our website is untilfreedom.com. Our Instagram is Until Freedom. And also you can follow me directly at Tamika D. Mallory. That's Tamika, because there's only one way to spell Tamika. And it's Tamika D. Mallory. Listen, I spell Tamika the same way that Breonna Taylor's mother spells Tamika. So we win.
Right. Make sure y'all you pick up your copy of a book of State of Emergency. State of Emergency. Make sure y'all check that out. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up, and thank you so much. Y'all give it up for Tamika Mallory.
Yes, ma'am.
We really appreciate you. It's Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's Rickey Smiley. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time to play Battle of the Sexes. We got Teresa from Shreveport and Woods from Baltimore.
Bring it on.
Oh, man. Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, now listen, if y'all don't know the answer, you know that you can say pass, okay?
Yes. All right.
We are so happy to have y'all this morning. All right, we're going to start out. Teresa, me and you, we're going to go first. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go, man. Can the women hold on to the title? Here we go. Start the clock. If a football player wears number 12, what is his most likely position if he wears number 12?
A quarterback.
Yes.
Right.
The World Cup championship is for what sport?
Soccer.
Yes.
Come on now.
50 Cent produced this popular crime drama starring the main character.
Powerball.
Yes, main character Ghost. Yes, my bad. Still got it right. An F-16 is a fighter jet. What is a M16?
A gun.
Yes.
Come on now.
Damn.
Jack Daniels is a popular brand of what?
That's whiskey. That's,
Yes.
That's my husband's downfall.
Natural Lamb is a brand of what?
Natural what?
Lamb.
Natural lamb.
Is a all right. Condom. In NASCAR, the black number 3 car was driven by this legendary driver.
I can't think of it.
you probably want it. Dale Earnhardt.
Yes.
All right, Eva, your turn. Congratulations. How many she got right?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes.
5.
Man.
Yes.
That's a record.
You ready, bro?
That's a record.
You need
He's
6.
trying to kill. He's going to kill me. Don't kill me.
Teresa, you got this, baby. I feel good. Let's start the clock. Let's go. The only labels that are legally allowed to bear the name champagne are bottled within 100 miles of this region. What region is that?
Pass.
Champagne, France. Sensitive skin detergent with no fragrance or chemicals is called what?
Pass.
Free and clear. Tubal ligation is the process for a woman to do what?
What?
What is a tubalization?
Okay,
when a woman gets the tubalization, what does she get it?
A wax.
No, she's getting her tubes tied. Hint, tubalization. All right, Queen Latifah won an Oscar for playing in this musical crime film.
Musical crime film. No. Where y'all get these questions from?
Come on now.
Musical. Shut it off.
Damn, 6-0. Damn. Oh, man. Congratulations, Shreveport. Yes. Battle of the Sacred Special K. What did she win?
Congratulations, Shreveport. As our champion today, you're going to receive an $11 prize pack bonanza, all from the Dollar Tree. You got a 16-ounce bag of egg noodles, a bottle of Big Whiteout, Swan brand antiseptic mouth rinse, snack size Nutter Butter cookie bites, a pair of 25-watt chandelier bulbs, a bag of artificial Spanish moss, a set of Stars and Stripes themed fairy wings, a Beach Cliff sardines in mustard sauce, Swanson chicken a la king in a can, a 2-pack of kitchen and laundry drain stoppers, a box of vanilla mini moon pies, and a 1-pound bag of bleach-scented kitty litter. All yours for winning the Battle of the Sexes on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
So, Special K, what Dollar Tree these prizes are coming from?
These prizes came from the Dollar Tree, right up from the South Dallas Cafe in Oak Cliff.
Congratulations, Battle of the Sexes. The ladies holding on to that title, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
That was crazy. They were Michael Jackson almost level huge. They were huge for a hot minute.
Yeah, Wham and don't make me play Duran Duran, boy. That's
Come on, dog.
Oh God!
Come on now.
Don't make me play the Reflex and Union of the Snake.
Come on now.
Or anything.
Come on now.
Yeah, Duran Duran. I don't know. They must have had a black producer or something. Some of them white dudes came out with this stuff right here.
Weren't they like where was Duran Duran from? They were European.
Australia.
Australian. That's what it was.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. So hey, that take you back. Do y'all remember the video?
I don't remember the video though.
I don't remember the video either.
And then George Michael had that clean cut little low beard that couldn't nobody grow.
He was the first one to do the
like
shadow
a 5
beard.
o'clock shadow all the time.
He was the first one to make it popular.
Right, him and Howard Hewitt.
Yeah, but George did it first.
I don't remember the video of Ricky, but I remember watching them on American Bandstand. I remember them.
They was on them. They sure was on American Bandstand.
American Bandstand. Yep.
Boy, he had that shadow beard and that perfect hair. Had that Farrah Fawcett hairdo.
Yes, sir.
Back to the earring.
Can tell George.
You remember George Michael boots that he wore with the little tip, the little chrome tips on them?
Yeah.
I had some of them boots.
Well, y'all better take me back to the 80s, boy. and black radio stations was playing this song right here, man. Wham is off the chain, y'all. All right, y'all. 5 minutes after the hour. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I'm over here at the piano. I just thought God put it on my heart to sing something for all the ladies out there. A lot of ladies out there going through stuff and, and don't have nobody to, if you don't have nobody to sing to you, if you don't have nobody to love on you. Miss Janie. Miss Janie, are you ready for this?
Okay, wait a minute. Somebody asked you to sing it, or they want you
I'm
to
singing. Miss Janie, get to the microphone. Come on, Miss Janie. We got Miss Janie. Y'all get up. We got Miss Janie in the studio this morning. Miss Janie. All right. So we singing this my special case.
So they want you to sing it, not play it, because everybody knows you can play. But
can y'all hear that?
He literally he's in front of the piano right now. That's real.
I know, but I'm just trying to see why he's singing it. I'm just trying to see why he's singing it. That's what I'm asking.
Oh God.
That was my warm up. I want to sing something this Friday, and I want y'all to be respectful and stuff. And I know a lot of people can't play and sing. I just happen to be one of them that can.
Well,
Miss Janie, ever heard the song "Tender Love" by the Force MDs?
Uh-oh.
Have you ever heard
that song?
You're talking to Mike. I can hear you.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, this is a great song, Miss Janie. I'm saying this to you and all the ladies.
I don't think nobody asked for this. I really don't think nobody asked for this.
I didn't know you can get that high. Lead singer this song.
He can play it. He can play it.
For the vocals.
It's the singing that concerns me.
Here we go.
Here I lay all alone.
Stay right there, dog.
Tossing, turning, lonely for some of your
don't try to push that high note.
Tender love. I waited for the right.
There you go, dog.
I'm almost certain nobody asked for this.
So I can thank you for all the tender love you given to me.
I want to see the email
take
where
it down.
somebody asked for this.
Father.
Remix.
Help your children.
When you bombing, that's when you go to the church music.
Right.
Don't let them fall.
Ain't nobody gonna boo God.
By the side.
Go ahead, dog.
Of the road.
Take your time, brother.
Lionel Richie attorney online too.
Cause I'm easy.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Now the rest of the Commodore's attorney on line 3.
The
rest of the Commodores, they're all the attorneys on line 3.
Look, Special K. Ricky growing an afro.
Yeah.
That's why I'm easy.
Hey, Rock, I think you really think you sound good.
Easy like a Sunday morning.
Go ahead.
Boy, good. Yeah, Sexy Chocolate gonna drop that mic.
Every Friday, ladies. Every Friday.
That boy good.
Every Friday. What you think, Miss Janie? What you think? Say what?
That ain't it.
Excuse me?
That's not it.
All right, 26 minutes after the hour. Got the front page right here.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. Extreme weather has left dozens dead and hundreds are missing after flash floods ripped through parts of Western Europe. Now, here in the U.S., over 31 million people are under heat advisories across the West and East Coast. Meanwhile, doctors in the U.S. are growing more concerned about the possible surge in coronavirus cases in the fall. Hospitals are filling up in places where vaccinated rates are low, and a rise in cases in Los Angeles County has led officials to reinstate the mandatory mask orders for everyone, vaccinated or not. Now, in other news, the Capitol Police arrested Representative Joyce Betty, the chairwoman of the Congressional Black Caucus, during a voting rights protest. And last, defense attorneys for the men charged in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery, who was shot while jogging, asked the judge to keep reporters out of the courtroom during jury selection process. Now, Now, court proceedings are generally open to the public. Meanwhile, Glenn County in Georgia, which is where Ahmaud was killed, has now hired a black police chief. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. You can follow me on all social media at Eva Marcille. Rock T. What's going on in sports?
All right, y'all, this segment is being brought to you by Toyota. That's right, when you get behind the wheel of a powerfully capable Toyota SUV, life-changing moments full of joy are always around the corner. Toyota, let's go places.
Yes, sir. I got an update for you for Richard Sherman, man. NFL star will be released from jail with no bail, but he's got several conditions he got to deal with. He was arrested on suspicion of trying to break into his in-laws' home in Seattle. He cannot have contact with his father-in-law. I figured it was something that had to do with his father-in-law. He cannot use alcohol or non-prescription drugs. He cannot possess a weapon. The video has just been released. If you haven't seen this video of him trying to bust down the door of his in-laws' house, I just posted it on my Instagram at Rock T Holla. You can go check it out. And Special K, you were saying something about this earlier.
I was saying I just hate to see that, guys who have pretty much a good reputation.
A great reputation.
It takes just a second to wipe it away and be branded as, just another troublemaker when that's not really who he is in his character.
This is a guy that is the vice president of the Players Association in the NFL, a Stanford graduate.
Extremely educated, extremely well-spoken.
When you teach your kids to be a model, professional athlete, and community service leader, he would be one of those people on that list.
And we don't want to be, among the people that are, tarnishing his brand like that, but the media will do it, and the greater society will do it. So, it's unfortunate. We hope he comes through with this.
Absolutely, man. We're going to keep praying for the situation. That's what I got in sports right now. It's about time for the brat.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 24 minutes after the hour, y'all. Listen, man. Hey, every day this week, man, we have been giving you a chance to enter and win a cabin on the Tom Joyner Foundation Fantastic Voyage, y'all. It's the Sail Away Song of the Day contest. And right now, we are about to announce this week's winner. All right, can we get a drum roll?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Will it be the state of Florida? Will it be the state of Mississippi?
Okay.
How about Texas?
Okay.
How about Maryland?
Let's go.
How about Kentucky?
Let's go.
How about Georgia?
Any of the Carolinas?
The winner is from Columbus. From Columbus. We thought I was going to say Mississippi.
I'm about to say, is it Columbus, Ohio?
Columbus, I thought I was going to say Georgia. From Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, yes.
Lakeisha Meadows. Hey, Lakeisha Meadows, you just won a cabin on the Tom Joyner Foundation. Y'all call her. If she's not listening, y'all need to blow up her phone. Lakeisha Meadows from Columbus, Ohio. You just won a cabin on the Tom Joyner Foundation Fantastic Voyage 2021 cruise setting sail this November. Congratulations again to Lakeisha Meadows from Columbus, Ohio. Now, the winning is just beginning, all right? So keep listening every day next week for the Sail Away Song of the Day and your chance to enter and win a cabin on the cruise. Y'all, no purchase necessary. Y'all, congratulations.
In the hot spot.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is the bottom of the hour, y'all. This segment is being brought to you by Bank of America. That's right, y'all. Customized Bank of America customized cash reward credit card. You can earn 3% cash back on online shopping, making the essentials even more rewarding. Copyright 2021, Bank of America Corporation. Brett, what up?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Nivea, she appeared on a recent episode of Candy Burst's YouTube series On That Note and dished about having an intimate relationship with her manager when she was just 16 years old. She said, I worked with him from 14 years to 21 years old, and he was at least 20 or 30 years older. She said, I was clearly a child, and he was clearly almost a granddaddy. Now, the most shocking part of the conversation came when she she confessed that her ex-baby daddy Lil Wayne convinced her to quit the music business and promised her that he would financially take care of her. He said, "Come be with me, I got you." This is what she told Candy. And then she said that Weezy convinced her that they should move out of the home that they shared into an apartment. She said, but she didn't realize that he did that to move Toya back in the house. Oh, Lord. Anyway, she dropped a lot of gems during her conversation with Candy, including how her faith helped her bounce back from several setbacks and trauma. Oh, man. Nivea, boy, she got some stories to tell. She's been in the game for a minute. I think she's got kids with The Dream, Lil Wayne. Yeah, and she's on that new show Encore on BET, so it's funny watching her because she's one of the funny ones, and she's a great person. I enjoy Nivea. All right, y'all, moving on. Lifetime announced yesterday that Harry and Meghan Escaping the Palace will premiere Monday, September 6th at 8 p.m. Now, the TV movie will focus on Meghan's growing isolation and sadness, their disappointment that the firm was not defending them against the press's attacks, and Harry's fear that history would repeat itself and he would not be able to protect his wife and son from the same forces that may have contributed to his mother's untimely death. That's gonna be good. I can't wait to check that out. And y'all, Tiffany Haddish, she's currently shooting a film alongside Nicolas Cage. This is funny, but the experience has brought up memories that cause some awkwardness. Well, it turns out that while watching 1997's Face Off in a nearly empty theater, Tiffany Haddish experienced her first orgasm. And this caused her to initially feel strange about working with him. She said, "This might be inappropriate." You could tell Nicolas Cage was getting irritated at how I was acting around him, and I was like, "Look, I'm really intimidated by you, and I need to tell you something." She said, "As I was achieving a momentous moment that I had never experienced in my life, I opened my eyes, and the eyes of Nicolas Cage are looking into my eyes super big. And so that was my first big she said.
That would have made me so uncomfortable.
That was oversharing 101.
Just so freaking awkward and uncomfortable.
Why would you say that to somebody?
Like, what?
Yeah, so she said, so now I'm standing across from this man with those same big old eyeballs, and all I could think about is that guy that I went to the movies with and how we were making out in that feeling, and then how weird I feel remembering this in front of him."
She told him that?
Yeah, Tiffany. She said after telling Nicholas this story, she revealed that he found it hilarious, and he laughed super duper hard. Ooh, Lord.
She be sharing too much sometimes.
Man,
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
So the film they shoot is called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and it's going to premiere in April of 2022.
Ain't that something you get disgusted? But if Beyonce would have told you that, your whole attitude would have been different.
Whole different.
It's hard to turn me off because I'm pretty nasty, but that's a lot.
But what if Beyonce would have told you that, K-Way?
Yeah, then I probably would have experienced that same type of moment.
Oh my God. Y'all make sure y'all catch Space Jam this weekend with LeBron and the Looney Tunes, all right? We're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat. You can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.